Running a business is a lot like a game. You need the right resources at the right time, and that's where working capital comes in. Think of it as the fuel that keeps your business engine running. Without enough fuel, your engine sputters and stalls. Working capital is the lifeblood of your business. It's the money you use to cover your everyday expenses, pay your bills, and keep the lights on. It's about finding that sweet spot, enough cash flowing in to cover your costs and reinvest in growth. Mastering working capital is about making your money work as hard for you as you work for it. Understanding and managing working capital effectively can be the difference between success and failure in the early stages of a business. In the business world, cash is king. You need it to pay your employees, buy inventory, market your product, and everything else that keeps your business running. Working capital ensures you have enough cash on hand to meet these demands. Managing working capital effectively means understanding and controlling the flow of cash both in and out of your business. It's about making sure you have enough cash coming in from sales to cover your short-term obligations and still have some left over to reinvest in growth. By effectively managing both sides of the equation, you can ensure a healthy cash flow and keep your business running smoothly. Mastering working capital isn't just about survival, it's about thriving. A healthy working capital position gives you the flexibility to take advantage of new opportunities. Whether it's investing in new equipment, expanding your product line, or even acquiring a competitor. It also provides a safety net to weather unexpected storms, such as economic downturns or industry disruptions. In today's competitive business environment, understanding and effectively managing your working capital is essential for survival and success. By mastering the principles of working capital management, you can position your business for long-term growth and profitability. Alright, let's break down this whole working capital thing. In simplest terms, it's the cash your business uses for day-to-day operations. Think of it like this. You've got bills to pay, right? Rent, utilities, inventory, payroll, all those things that keep your business running. Working capital is the money you use to cover those costs. Working capital isn't just about the cash you have sitting in the bank. It's also about the money you're owed, accounts receivable, and the money you owe to others, accounts payable. Mastering working capital is all about keeping those balls in the air, ensuring a smooth and uninterrupted flow of cash to support your business operations. It's about having enough liquidity to meet your short-term obligations while still having the financial flexibility to invest in growth opportunities. Working capital is like a three-legged stool, supported by three main components: accounts receivable, inventory, and accounts payable. Each leg plays a crucial role in maintaining the stability and balance of your working capital. Let's start with accounts receivable. This is the money owed to you by customers for goods or services already delivered or rendered. The faster you can collect on these receivables, the more cash you have on hand to fuel your business. Next up, inventory. While inventory is essential for production and sales, tying up too much cash in inventory can hurt your working capital. Finally, we have accounts payable. Managing your payables effectively means paying your bills on time to maintain good relationships with suppliers while optimizing your cash outflow. By optimizing your collections, managing your inventory levels, and negotiating favorable payment terms with suppliers, you can maintain a healthy working capital balance. Managing working capital effectively is all about finding the right balance. Too little working capital, and you risk not having enough cash on hand to meet your short-term obligations. On the other hand, too much working capital can be inefficient. Having excessive cash tied up in inventory or accounts receivable means you're missing out on opportunities to invest that money elsewhere. The optimal level of working capital varies depending on the specific industry, business model, and stage of growth. This ongoing monitoring and optimization are crucial for maintaining a healthy cash flow and supporting your business's growth objectives. Let's bring this all together with a real-world example. Imagine you own a small bakery. You need to buy flour, sugar, and other ingredients. You also need to pay your staff. A big wedding cake order is due soon. You buy ingredients up front, but payment comes later. Manage accounts to bridge cash flow gaps. Mastering working capital ensures smooth operations. Let's talk about sales, the lifeblood of any business. You can have the best product or service in the world, but if you're not generating sales, you're not generating revenue. Managing sales effectively is like being a master conductor, orchestrating a symphony of marketing, customer service, and product development. It's about understanding your target audience, their needs, and how to reach them with a compelling message that converts them into paying customers. Happy customers become repeat customers, and repeat customers become brand advocates, spreading the word about your business and driving even more sales. The more effectively you manage your sales process, the more you can optimize your cash inflow and fuel your business growth. In the unpredictable world of business, forecasting is your crystal ball, giving you a glimpse into the future of your revenue streams. By analyzing historical data, market trends, and other relevant factors, you can predict your future sales with a reasonable degree of accuracy. Sales forecasting is a practical tool that helps you anticipate fluctuations in demand, plan your inventory levels accordingly, and ensure you have enough working capital to meet your financial obligations. If you know you typically experience a surge in sales during the holiday season, you can ramp up your production, secure necessary inventory, and even hire temporary staff to handle the increased workload. Accurate sales forecasting allows you to make informed decisions about pricing, marketing campaigns, and even hiring plans, ensuring you have the resources to capitalize on opportunities and navigate potential challenges. Let's face it, sales are rarely a smooth and predictable ride. They can fluctuate wildly due to seasonality, economic conditions, competition, and a whole host of other factors. The key to successfully navigating these fluctuations is to build flexibility into your business model. This means having contingency plans in place for when sales dip, and strategies to maximize revenue during peak periods. By anticipating and adapting to these fluctuations, you can maintain a more stable cash flow even when sales are unpredictable. Remember, it's not about avoiding the roller coaster altogether, it's about learning to ride it with skill and confidence. Putting all your eggs in one basket is a risky strategy, especially in business. What happens if that one product or service you rely on falls out of favor, faces increased competition, or becomes obsolete? That's where diversification comes in. Think of your business as a tree. You want strong roots, your core offerings, but also multiple branches, additional revenue streams, to provide stability and support growth. Diversifying your revenue streams means exploring new products or services, targeting different customer segments, or even expanding into new geographical markets. By having multiple income sources, you reduce your dependence on any single product or service, mitigating risk, and creating a more resilient business model. Diversification isn't just about spreading risk, it's about unlocking new opportunities for growth. We've talked a lot about sales and revenue, but there's another equally important piece of the puzzle: payments. Just as managing sales is crucial for maximizing cash inflow, managing payments effectively is essential for optimizing cash outflow. Every dollar you pay out impacts your working capital, so you need to be strategic about when and how you make payments. This involves understanding your payment terms with suppliers, negotiating favorable credit periods, and making payments on time to avoid late fees or penalties. It also means staying on top of your accounts receivable, ensuring you're collecting payments from customers promptly. Managing payments effectively isn't about delaying payments unnecessarily or squeezing your suppliers. It's about creating a system that ensures timely payments while optimizing your cash flow to support your business operations. Let's start with accounts payable, the money your business owes to suppliers or vendors for goods or services received. The key to managing accounts payable effectively is to strike a balance between maintaining good relationships with your suppliers and optimizing your cash outflow. You want to pay your bills on time to avoid late fees and maintain a positive credit history, but you also don't want to tie up too much cash in outstanding invoices. Start by understanding the payment terms offered by your suppliers. Some might offer discounts for early payments, while others might have extended credit periods. Negotiate favorable terms whenever possible, especially if you're a large or repeat customer. The goal is to have a clear overview of your upcoming payments so you can plan your cash flow accordingly. Now let's talk about accounts receivable, the money owed to your business by customers for goods or services already delivered or rendered. The longer your invoices remain outstanding, the more it ties up your cash flow and impacts your working capital. That's why it's crucial to have a robust system in place for managing accounts receivable and ensuring timely payments from customers. Start by setting clear payment terms with your customers and including them on all invoices. Specify the due date, accepted payment methods, and any applicable late payment penalties. This helps avoid confusion and sets expectations up front. Consider offering incentives for early payments, such as discounts or other rewards, to encourage customers to pay their invoices sooner, improving your cash flow and reducing the risk of late payments. Section 4. Striking a balance, the Payments Tango. Managing payments is a delicate dance between accounts payable and receivable. Balance timely payments to suppliers with optimizing collections from customers. It's a balancing act. Hold on to cash to maximize working capital but pay suppliers promptly. Find a balance that works for your business. Section 1. Budgeting. The blueprint for financial success. Budgeting is the blueprint for your business's financial health. It outlines your expected income and expenses, helping you allocate resources and track progress. Without a budget, you're flying blind. Start by gathering historical financial data to project future performance. Consider your business goals and their financial implications. Section 2. Forecasting. Gazing into your financial future. Put on your forecasting hat. Financial forecasting projects future income and expenses based on historical data and trends. Think of it like checking the weather before a trip. Pack an umbrella or sunscreen. Forecasting helps anticipate challenges and opportunities, guiding informed decisions. Choose a method that fits your business needs. Section 3. Monitoring and adjusting. Keeping your budget on track. Creating a budget is just the first step. Actively monitor your performance and make adjustments as needed. Think of it like driving a car. You wouldn't just set the destination and then close your eyes. Regularly review your financial statements, identify variances, and understand the causes. Don't be afraid to make adjustments as circumstances change. Stay flexible and responsive to keep your budget relevant. Section 4. The power of financial awareness. Mastering business budgeting isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about cultivating financial awareness throughout your organization. From the sales team to the production floor, everyone plays a role in managing expenses and optimizing resources. Encourage financial literacy by providing training and resources. Help them understand the connection between their actions and financial performance. When everyone is invested in financial well-being, it creates shared responsibility and accountability. Celebrate successes and analyze setbacks together. Foster a collaborative approach to financial management. Empower your team to make informed decisions. Financial awareness is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Make it a core part of your company culture. Create a financially savvy and resilient organization. Section 1. The Money Game. Mastering the Rules. We've covered a lot of ground, from the nuts and bolts of working capital management to the strategic importance of sales forecasting and budgeting. But the real takeaway here is this. Mastering the money game is essential for any business, big or small, to thrive in today's competitive landscape. Think of it like this. You wouldn't step onto a basketball court without understanding the rules of the game, right? You need to know how to dribble, pass, shoot, and defend to have any chance of winning. Similarly, in business, you need to understand the financial fundamentals to make smart decisions, navigate challenges, and seize opportunities. Mastering working capital, sales, payments, and budgeting isn't just about balancing the books. It's about gaining a competitive edge. It's about having the financial flexibility to invest in growth, weather economic storms, and ultimately, achieve your long-term business goals. Section 2. Level up your business, take control. Now I know what you might be thinking, this all sounds great, Gary, but I'm just one person. I'm not a financial expert. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. You don't have to be a Wall Street wizard to master the money game. Start by taking small steps. Implement one new strategy at a time. focus on improving your cash flow forecasting, tightening up your accounts receivable process, or exploring different budgeting methods. There are tons of resources available to help you along the way, from online courses and workshops to business mentors and financial advisors. Don't be afraid to seek out guidance and support when you need it. Remember, mastering the money game is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuous learning, adapting, and evolving your financial strategies as your business grows and changes. So, take control of your financial destiny and level up your business game.